Good morning, everybody. It's Dr. J. I want to take a few minutes to talk about oral health, gum health, teeth health. There was just a great video from Dr. Greger last week about studies that show the importance of a plant-based whole food diet on oral health. And I want to relate just a little bit of my experience with this. Why is this important? Well, the number one killer of Americans is coronary artery disease, and it's been shown that gum disease, gingivitis, periodontal disease is directly correlated with your risk for heart disease. In addition to LDL cholesterol, smoking, etc., actually gum disease is super important. And then certain infections in the mouth that cause inflammation in the arteries around our heart, and you can imagine around our brain too. And when I do my Alzheimer's studies and work my Alzheimer's clients, or prevention of Alzheimer's, we talk a lot about gum health because it's super important. Because those infections in our mouth go right into our brain as well and cause inflammation and lead to signs and symptoms of Alzheimer's disease. So what did Dr. Greger say? Dr. Greger compiled some videos. This is what he does. He actually makes a video compiling data from studies from 5, 10, 50, even sometimes 100 years ago, looking at the data points. And there's a recent study that showed that when you took people and put them on a plant-based whole food diet versus kind of a regular, typical or a standard American diet, and took away all their dental hygiene tools to see how they would do. And as you would expect, the people eating the highly processed, high sugar, high meat, and dairy diet, their teeth got significantly worse without flossing, teeth brushing, toothpicks, etc. But if you took the plant-based people, they actually got better. Now, they got better when they converted to plant-based diet because the high fiber, the lack of saturated fats, the lack of refined sugars, all of this leads to a healthier gum. And if we look at our ancestors, 10,000 or longer years ago, if you look at the intact jaws, there's no sign of periodontal disease. So their bones are intact. There were no erosions or signs of chronic infection. And that's pretty amazing. So even though we do a great job of brushing our teeth and using dental floss, getting regular cleanings, using toothpicks, the biggest thing we can do is switch to a plant-based whole foods diet. Now, me personally, what's really cool, I know I did a video a couple months back about my colonoscopy going from multiple polyps and a few of them precancerous to 0 polyps on a plant-based diet after just a few years. Over the past same time since I've gone to a flex again lifestyle, which is mostly plants, I've found that my gums have gotten so much better. When I went for my recent cleaning, they kind of call out the numbers of as they go through your teeth, and they poked a little meter in there to see how much gum recession there has been, how much space between the healthy gums and your teeth. Those numbers were when I was eating a typical American diet, high in bacon and pastas and meats. Basically, it was in the 3s and 4s and occasional 5s. Now I'm 1s and 2s with an occasional 3. And that's in just a couple of years. My gums have become so much healthier. And I want that for you too, because again, it's not just for your smile, it's for your overall health. Heart disease, Alzheimer's disease, and probably other diseases are related to poor dental hygiene and oral mouth health. So anyway, if you have any other questions, please call me, 831-226-2108. Reach out to me at drjp@rejuvenatemedispa.com. Can't wait to see you all at practice. Have a great day. Thank you.